You just have to kind of allow the moment of what you're going through come out, you know, and that's in an honest way, and that's all we can do. A lot of stuff I'm writing is love-based, and we go through a continuous cycle of feeling like we figured everything out. Maybe you have this moment where it's like, yeah, I get it now. It's cool, you know, I understand. And then something happens and just knocks you. Letting go of like the fantasy of something, of some situation. I've had lots of, you know, situations in love where I've had a fantasy of what that situation was. And I've fallen into that and just been really caught in. Moments later, months, years, whatever, you figure that situation out and you look back on it and it's like, oh, okay, I understand that now. I've figured that out. I found the answer I was looking for that. And then it's another thing that happens. And so it's just this theme that's never ending. And I just wanted to use that as kind of like a philosophy. And that's how I try to live my life, and that's what I wanted to give, almost like a gift to other people.
He was a winter wind, she was a summer flower.
By Robert Frost. It was a line that I saw. He was a winter wind. It struck me, that hit me. And the way that the band played it was very much like wind.
Floating up beyond the moon, falling down will come too soon. Land upon a weeping willow. If it's all just meant to be, just cradle me.
Well, writing for me, it didn't come until just recently. So for this album to be mostly comprised of original pieces, it's much more revealing, it's much more personal.
This precious heart, broken apart, just leave it there and let it go. 'Cause all I know, there's nothing better than, there's nothing better than, there's nothing better than.
I just recorded singing this melody as I fell asleep, and then I woke up and listened to it and went to my really horrible keyboard and figured out the changes, and it's a pretty simple, musically a pretty simple song. I made jokes, it's like slow jam, you guys. It's just like, you know, it has this like a sexiness to it, but then the lyric is not about like, let's get it on. It's like actually kind of reflective, and there's beauty there.
Who you are.
Producing this CD was huge for me. As an artist, to be able to have my voice heard and to have the control to present the music in the way that I feel it should be presented is a huge opportunity. I had some help with Robert Glasper, to have somebody else who's another ear. He knows my voice so well, he knows the music so well, he knows the players. So he was very supportive, but he pushed us in a way that we would not have thought to go without him.
Whenever we get together and arrange a tune, it's like, psh, it happens so fast. It's just like, really, really fast. I love working with her.
It wasn't hard to choose these musicians. When you think of a band, it's not really about the individual players. You have to think of how are these guys going to sound collectively, and you know, I knew it would work.
The second Gretchen's involved, it doesn't matter who the band is. She has a way of making everyone else play to their, you know, to their strengths.
Coming into this session, it's not just, you know, I want to work with some of my favorite people. No, she knows what she wants.
With Gretchen, there's more freedom because she trusts me to try things.
He has this beautiful sound with his drums. I mean, if you've seen him setting up his drums, he's got his pitch pipe and he's tuning everything, and just the textures that he can create are exquisite. Dayna, I wanted to have a special guest. I wanted him to come and play. He's just magic. It was really special to have Alan sing because he's mostly known as a bass player, but I don't know if a lot of people realize like how deep he is as a singer.
Even if you say goodbye, I still love. Even if a dream may die, I still love. Even when my life is through, I still love.
Then I came up with the tune for Still Love, and I played it for Gretchen. She liked it, and she wrote some beautiful lyrics to it.
Using that whole theme of being repetitive and meditative. No matter what happens in your life, just going back to the root of it all, which is love.
Through my joy and through my pain, I still love. Like the sun that follows rain, I still love. No beginning and no end, I still love. Love, so love comes back again, I still love. I still love.
When press play, everybody's into, okay, how am I going to make this song the best? How am I going to bring out the best?
She gets like-minded people that have played together and that can interpret her vision.
It's always nice to work with people who you don't have to say much to at all. Everybody on this record is a genius, and you know, and they're great musicians, and they work well together.
All these guys, like you can talk about them as far as their music, and that's already so amazing, but I think the reason is because they're such beautiful people. What they do is just an extension of who they are. We're good? Okay. Ready? Okay, ready.
Walking away from places we knew both, wondering what will happen to me and you. Watching the sky for traces of rainbows, hoping sunshine leads us through. Me and you, clouds this gray won't spoil our day. If raindrops fall, we'll stop and we'll count them all. We'll count them all.
I have no hesitation in saying that this is just like one of the most exciting, fun projects I've ever, you know, been a part of.
Her writing stands out on this. She's doing her.
My thing with jazz is I'm trying to get jazz to have a broader audience. A lot of great jazz records go unheard by a lot of people, but this record will not.
It was thinking of opposition, thinking of lost, of found, up and down. It's always, you know, light and dark. We are completely lost. Like you have no idea what life is all about, and then something happens and you figure it out. Moments here soon blow away. We're here, and then, you know, half an hour later, this becomes a memory.